tonight because I'm going to have something a little bit different tonight. So today, it's the, let's have a quick look at the label. So it's a 6 today, I was about to say it's a 5th then. And the temperatures today, guys, you're not going to like this because I know you lot in the UK got some storm. Is the storm been or is that finished now? I think, oh yeah, anyway, 25. Oh, I think the guy that was before Jim, even though Jim's a top man, I missed you. Anyway, all top people. I've got loads of people in the house, but I've only got one showing. But never mind. Anyway, I thought what I'd do, I'll just give you a little bit of a walk round. Because I'll be honest, I just like sitting down, to be honest. I thought I'll just give you something a little bit different. And I thought, nah, I'm just gonna sit down and I can blab off. I only get out of puff. So, you know, you can see a bit of the sky there, can't you? I'm sitting on the beach, says John. Yeah, top man, John. I take it you're in Spain then. You wouldn't be doing that down bloody in the UK, would you? Be sitting on, unless you're sitting on the beach in your greatcoat and woolly hat. Even though, looking at that picture, it didn't look that wonderful, does it? We've got obviously got a bit of cloud, but I'll tell you what, sat out here, it's lovely. I could be sat out here in my swimming trunks, I should say. But that water ain't hot enough. I would imagine we're talking probably 19, if that. It's too cold for me. Yeah, 25 in the shade. So we are having a storm coming. Right, I thought there's something. So I think that, what's that orange? What's that orange? You on about the plant? Ain't got a clue. I think it's some sort of orange plant. I don't know. I'm not into plants. I've got a message there. Right, 25 visible where, says Phil. I don't know. I think what I caught the end of that message, something about the orange plant. I think it's something similar to honeysuckle, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna see if I can change that. Got a bit of sun in my face, see, even though I'm not moaning about it. So today's question, I've got 16 in the house. I've got 8 likes. Hey, top people. I've got a message from Steve, and he is saying, do visiting UK tourist cars need any special stickers to be compliment? It's all right. Just see, I should read these before I speak them out, and like Spanish cars have to. If so, how do you get them? Or is there any grace when entering Spain? Or do tourists not even need stickers? Good question, that, Stephen. There's the one question I don't really know, to be honest. Other than I do know, obviously people that live here, yeah, we have to have a sticker in the car now. You don't? No, I don't. Yes, you do. Sorry, you have to have a sticker in your car because it shows that it's all to do with the emissions, isn't it? But I know some places, and we're probably talking about, we're talking about like Madrid, Barcelona. They a bit like London, isn't it? It's got these blooming, you know, if you've got an old banger, you know how to go in there. But I know when we got to France, we got 2 stickers in our car because we got the Spanish one, and we've got a French one. Sorry, I should say, and that's only because when we're going up to France, we go along the motorway, and for some reason you got to have this sticker, and you can get those online. So in Spain, I would imagine it's the same thing. I would imagine if you're on holiday in Spain, well, for one, if you're in a hard car, you ain't got to worry about it. But interesting subject, as we're still saying that, because I would imagine if you've got a hard car, you're probably going to have some sort of sticker on there anyway. But if you went into, say, for instance, into the heart of Madrid, it's possible you could get done, because I don't think that all these hard cars are going to have stickers for every you know, like Barcelona. So anybody knows that, add it below in the comments, because it not just helps me, it helps everybody else. Now we've just got like a general sticker. Trying to think what it is now. Oh, that's it. My wife's car. We've got two cars. We're not rich, but we got two cars. My wife's car is over 20 years old. It still gets us about. It's a get about car. It's nothing. It's no luxury. It's a old banger, but because it's so old, it doesn't need a sticker. So how does that work? I mean, obviously, when we'd know for definite we wouldn't be allowed to drive into, say, Madrid or maybe even Barcelona. But I know, other than that, we don't have to have a sticker. We've still got to have an ITV test every year, obviously. Um, and I would imagine that the way it's going at the moment, it's not going to last much longer, that car. But yeah, good question, that, Steve. And I wish I could say 100%. But I know, yeah, if you're coming down in your own car and you're only here, you know, in that like a touristy thing, in it, couple of weeks. And I suppose if you was coming over on the 90-day thing, would you need a sticker? You would need a sticker if you're going through France. So I would suppose in some places in Spain. But yeah, if you go online, I'll tell you what, a good site to go on to is this N322 site. It's the police site. It's run by the Guardian, and it's by a couple of guys, because they understand, obviously, a lot of us expats or immigrants don't understand a lot of Spanish, so they've translated it into English for us, which is a big help. And I would imagine on that site, now it's a Facebook site, obviously, and I would imagine on there they would help. Another good place to ask for a specific question about this disc thing is the Spanish Citizens and Voice place. It's a free site, Spanish Citizen and Voice Spain, I think it's called. Yeah, and ask on them. I mean, obviously another one, because funny enough, I was looking at it today, and that was the UK Gov site. So worth checking it out, Steve. But I would say if you're on holiday, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if you're going to go in Madrid, you'd park outside and catch the tram or the train in. It's probably going to be a lot easier. One, for parking, and two, less hassle. But I know with that French one, we could do it online. Bit of a farce, isn't it? I think it costs us €6 for life. What's it going to do other than it's going to go into somebody's pocket? But that's just the way it is now. It seems to be a great way of making revenue out of nothing. What's that? Just popping in to say, is that the Scottish couple? Is that Barry? Yeah, top man, you. Yeah, so I'm not 100% on that, Steve. So I would check, you know, a couple proper sites like the UK Gov site is probably one of them. And obviously the Citizens Voice Spain's another good one. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're on holiday and you got places, you get a warning come up, usually on your Google Sat Nav will say something. You're coming into a pollution zone and you're supposed to have this and that. But you can, funny enough, do it on your phone. You can go online, do it while you're travelling through. And once it's on the system, you got to worry about it. And then obviously, in the end, in the post, send it to. And obviously, it's not free. You have to pay for it. But I believe the Spanish ones. No, thinking about it, I had to pay for mine. That's right. Yeah, I went down to the ITV centre. I mean, this is for people living in Spain. I went down to the ITV centre. You just show them your NIE, TIE card. There's all these numbers you've got to think about. TIE card and obviously my logbook thingy, and they just put off the sticker for you. You give them the money. It's not a lot of money. It's a rip off, isn't it? just don't see what it's all about. Anyway, I got to thank Gary. He knows who he is. He's a top man because he said Merry Christmas. So I've got to say Merry Christmas back to you, Gary, because you're a top man. Tomorrow's Saturday. Now, on Sunday, don't forget, it's the Free Sticker Sunday, and I've got something else special to say on Sunday. But today, it's 25 in the shade. So that means in some places, we're talking 30. Ain't bad, is it? But this time of year, funny enough, I bumped into a guy this morning. I think I got his name right, Martin. He's on this 90-day thing. And we had a quick chat, and I didn't really take his name in, but I'm going to call him Martin. If he's watching this, you're a top man. I got your name right, haven't I? Anyway, that's it. Fish and chip Friday. Yes, I'm not having fish and chips tonight. I'm having something a little bit. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. So I'm going to say, adios amigos. I'll catch you tomorrow.